Jonny Rowe. My goodness, he's giving it a bloody good go, isn't he? Welcome back, everyone. Jack Reeve, TalkNorwichCity. Jonathan Rowe could be about to cost me a lot of money. Here's why.
Yeah, he says, Jonny Rowe, let's have a go, will be in the championship team of the season. How much will you give to Big C if Jonny Rowe gets in the team of the season?
£1,000. Yeah, of course. If Jonny Rowe is in the championship team of the season,
£1,000.
I'll give Big C £1,000.
Right, come on, I'm shaking on it.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, Johnny. God, could you imagine?
You know what? And
Connor, thanks for that.
And I'd love Jonny Rowe to be in the team this season.
You might have just made Big C a lot of money, thank you.
Yeah, so on the TNC podcast on July the 11th, it was pre-season. We had a couple of pre-season games. Chris was getting very, very excited about our young winger, Jonathan Rowe. And all I'd seen of this man was a couple of cameo appearances in the Premier League, a couple of pre-season friendlies against lower league opposition. And he'd been okay in all of them, but certainly hadn't been astonishing and I thought would be kind of making up the numbers somewhat this season going into the championship. I was wrong. I was very, very wrong. I said that I'd give £1,000 to our charity partner for this year, Big C. We've already raised like 30,000 plus for them. So I thought, another £1,000, probably not going to happen. I don't really have £1,000 to be chucking about. But if Jonathan Rowe gets in the championship team of the season, I would give that money. 3 games in, 2 league games, 1 cup game, Rowe has scored in all 3 of them. And all of them really nice goals. Opens up on day 1 against Hull, Norwich trailing 1-0. Up pops Rowe, 25 yards out, bangs one top corner. After a really promising opening 45 minutes from him as well. He was quick, he was sharp, players were just bouncing off him. And I'm thinking, oh, this guy means business. Fine, plays brilliantly, happy days, we beat Hull, we move on. I'm thinking, was it beginner's luck? Like, what is this guy really about? Game 2, Southampton. Jonathan Rowe pops up, header this time, like leaping like a salmon. He's not that tall, leaps like a salmon, scores with his head against one of the best teams in the division. Oh, wow, okay, so this guy can run, he's quick, he's got a great shot on him, his end product is brilliant, he's powerful, he's really strong. Oh, and now he can header the ball. Okay, fine. Couple of league games in, 2 goals. Heart rate starting to increase somewhat. I'm thinking, wow, this guy is the real deal. 3rd game, QPR. Okay, fairly quiet opening 90 minutes. Probably going to go to penalties. Not overly fussed if we go out of the Carabao Cup. It's 1st round, usually a hindrance to Norwich City. Who scores? 99th minute, Jonathan Rowe. Once again, another header. And David Wagner actually said in his interview after the game that he'd been speaking to academy coaches and they can only recall in the full existence of Jonathan Rowe at Norwich City Academy him only scoring 1 headed goal. Well, within a week he's scored 2. And look, we're having a little bit of fun with it. Chris has loved him for the entire time he's been at the football club. Jonny Rowe, let's have a go. Like, we have a bit of fun with it. If I have to give £1,000 to charity, happy days, because it means that 1, Jonathan Rowe's had a brilliant season, and 2, it's helping support a really great local cancer charity. But let's get real with this. Like, wow, we've got some talent on our hands here in Jonny Rowe. And I don't think it's too early to get too carried away about him. As I say there, he seems to have every single attribute you want from a winger. And we've had these kind of wingers in the past that have got certain attributes but not others. Often we've had wingers blessed with pace but then lack end product. Rowe has just got everything. His tenacity, his power, his final ball is really great. He kind of drifts really nicely, but clearly has maturity and knows his positioning. He tracks back and defends. In terms of what David Wagner wants from a winger, Jonathan Rowe ticks all of those boxes. And clearly, thriving off confidence at the moment, having shots from range, testing goalkeepers. He is on cloud 9 at the moment, and I really hope that continues, because I was watching back some of our pre-season content, and we were saying, like, we think we're probably a winger short. Zolis has gone out on loan. Rashica has gone. Onel Hernandez, you know what we're getting from him, but maybe lacks a bit of end product. I'm not overly convinced with Premeswar Poeta, and Wagner seems to be deploying him as a left back now, which is an interesting development. So I was looking at this squad and going, I'm not sure Rowe's cut out for it. I think we need another winger. Well, boy, have we found him, and he was in our academy all along. And I think that's the beautiful thing with these breakout stars, like we've had it with, I guess, Godfrey and Max Aarons and the Murphys. You're never quite sure when the right time is to throw them in, and I'm always, one of these, maybe slightly more conservative in the fact that I think we should really slowly bed them in. Actually, Wagner's just gone, you're ready, I'm throwing you in, you're good enough, crack on. And that's what we're seeing with Jonathan Rowe. I mean, he kind of encompasses everything that this squad is about, or seemingly about at the moment. Bundles of character, happy to be playing, wants to be playing, wants to prove himself. And those are the attributes that we were so desperately missing last season. We had players here who maybe, just wanted to be playing Premier League football, a lack of experience, I think. And I think a lack of enjoyment, to be honest. They weren't enjoying their football. Well, you look at Rowe after his 3 goals this season, and he is absolutely buzzing to be playing for this football club, and that's exactly what we want. I'm loving watching Jonny Rowe, and I'm loving watching this Norwich side this season. So there we go. The bet is out there. You can all hold me to account. If Jonathan Rowe finishes in the Championship, the league team of the season, £1,000 of my hard-earned money goes to the Big C Cancer Charity, providing cancer support for those in Norfolk and Waveney. There we go. I've shaken on it. It has to happen. Johnny, if you're watching, I know you're a fan of the channel. Best of luck. Keep cracking on. Keep proving me wrong, and keep enjoying your football. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you all again very soon. Bye-bye.